to everyone out there on this Sunday who's celebrating Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day. Brigit, I would like you to read into the record a message from Mr. Pitbull from 2009.
From Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide.
His government name.
Mm-hmm.
He, from May 10th, our same day, look at that, 2009, he said, happy Mother's Day to all the mamas, moms, mamitas, and can't forget the MILFs. Love you all.
Thanks, Mr. Bull.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate you thinking about us. He is.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm thanking you, Mr. Bull, because I'm none of those. But I do appreciate the sentiment regardless.
People mother in a variety of ways.
Brigit, if you had to say which of those you fall under, which of those are you?
Tag yourself.
Tag myself. Probably
Feels
just
a very HR question right here. But
yeah,
okay.
Well, I'm about as wide as they come, so I don't know that I count as a mamita. So probably just a mom.
Just a mom. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you the opportunity to share if you wanted to. It's fine.
I'm just here.
You're just here. That's fine.
I'm just here.
Bridget's just here so she doesn't get fined.
Yeah, that's the story of my life. That's how I explain my wedding day to people. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Welcome, everyone, to the Sickos podcast. This is our podcast for the evening of May 10th, 2026. As always, I am Jordan. With me tonight, I have Commish, Pitt Girl, Beth, Brigit, and producer Arthur on the ones and twos. Beth, how are you?
I'm swell. I cleaned my whole house today, so I did a thing. I'm very pleased about it.
Yeah,
pleased for you.
It desperately needed to happen.
Love to see it. Brigit, how are you?
I've been there, Beth. I am good. I also just want to just state for the record that for the wedding day, we didn't want to do a big family wedding, but we had to so we wouldn't get fined because that's just what you do sometimes. I'm good. I got a big giant Yeti pitcher for Mother's Day.
Ooh.
I love how big, how many ounces is that thing? It's
64
great.
ounces.
Oh, it is a big gulp then. Okay.
Where is this posted? May I observe?
Oh,
Yeti?
It's on Blue Sky. I could go grab it, but
it's off. It's okay. I'll find it on Blue Sky.
It's on Blue Ski. So, because I asked my husband, I usually get Lego, things of that nature, but I have so many sets that are just sitting there, and I've started to feel bad about it. Because when do I build it? Where do I put them? So I politely asked, can I just not have Lego this time? Because I don't want your gift to just sit there and for you to also think that I don't care. So instead, I got a big fuck off pitcher and I drank a bottle of champagne and a bunch of orange juice out of it today.
Nice.
Oh, great.
I love your big fuck off pitcher.
Isn't it so good? And it was on sale. It was on clearance because they're discontinuing the color and it matches my cooler.
Well, and because Yeti, and this is going to be hand wash only, so you can't put it in the dishwasher, you could besticker it if you wanted to.
Oh, definitely. You haven't seen my Stanley cup that is bestickered and my Yeti cooler, which is also bestickered. So we have options.
I got to start using my Hydro Flask again.
It's true.
I'm going to ask a really bad question. How often should I rinse out or wash my water bottles?
Jordan!
Dude!
I'm so scared. What
kind of water bottle do you have?
I mean, I have a couple kinds. I have a Hydro Flask, I have a Yeti, I have a couple of options.
Okay, so you don't have one of the ones with the mechanism with the straw in it, at least?
No, none with the straw. None with the straw.
Okay, good. So you're not growing new mold. You
but
just
however,
however,
it's like the new Coke.
You should still be watching this. I have to have this conversation with Obnoxiously Pit Boyfriend every so often because he has a 30-ounce metal Tervis tumbler to which he is attached. I have a few different coffee mugs that I rotate through. Obnoxiously Pit Boyfriend only uses this one. And I will see it in the sink or adjacent to the sink and look into it. And it is brown on the inside.
Yeah.
You have to like scrub to get it to not be coffee stained. And that's upsetting.
Yeah. Jordan, if you
Good to
have
know.
to ask how often should I wash this? The answer is yes.
The answer
More
is
often.
more often.
Yes.
I
More
totally
than you
believe
think.
that. Commish, how are you?
Good. Fun weekend. Had a birthday on Friday.
Yay!
Then had a rain out baseball game where everybody got wet on Saturday. The in-laws arrived, ate some Mexican food at a hole-in-the-wall restaurant that had burglar bars on it. So you know it was really good.
Oh,
yeah.
that's how you know it's
Um,
legit.
And then, yeah, the salsa, like the one that comes with the chips and salsa, like had a really good kick. And then we're just like, there was 2 other salsas that were even more spicy, and I was like, oh, here we go. And then Mother's Day today, had the got some stuff for the wife, and fun with the kids, and just a good weekend.
Love to see it. Arthur, you're mid-bite, but how are you?
Well, I'm good. I'm done. I finished my Cheesecake Factory leftovers.
Perfect.
It's a crazy place. They had like an insert in the menu with like special stuff. And
Because there aren't enough things on the menu at Cheesecake Factory.
I
They
know,
already
right?
they already have everything. How can they have more things?
well, they've added like some special bowls. So you can get a
Oh.
poke bowl at the Cheesecake Factory.
Oh.
No, thank you.
I'm just gonna style that in the style of Panic at the Disco, of Poke Bowl at the Cheesecake
Cheesecake
Factory.
Factory.
I was gonna sing Poke Bowl, gotta catch 'em. No.
It might be the most unfocused restaurant I've ever seen. I watch a lot of Bar Rescue, and one of the hallmarks when they come in is there's like this bar has a giant menu and they can't really do any of it, and they like just pare down the menu a lot. And let me tell you, like, you can get various pastas, like chicken parm, that sort of thing at the Cheesecake Factory. You can get like orange chicken, like Asian stuff. They have that on the menu. You can get
They started adding stuff with gochujang now. I saw
like
that.
Mexican stuff. Like there is absolutely no rhyme or reason from a culinary perspective in terms of what
Except-
they like.
Except that it's the one place you can go where they have everything.
Yeah, like the one kind of, I guess, area of the world where I don't think is represented is like the Middle East, but then they have like Egyptian decor for some reason.
Yeah, it's very like Caesar's Palace-y gold.
It's just so like, man, I have no idea what they're like. This all feels really random.
Yeah, that feels like the Cheesecake Factory MO.
So we go there because it's near the memory care where my grandmother is, and like she struggles with the menu because she can't make it through the menu. Like by the
Yeah.
time she gets to the end, she's forgotten what was at the
She was
beginning.
thinking, yeah.
Which,
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I think I would also have that experience with Cheesecake Factory menu because it is like a novel of a menu.
It's like this thick.
I would like to shout out
Jordan,
Yeah?
you didn't ask me how I was.
Hey girl, how are you?
It's Sunday. Happy Sunday.
Like twice now I've forgotten you. Why do I do
Yeah,
that?
I really
row, dude.
do mean nothing to you.
Oh man. that's-
Yeah.
I'm a bad person.
I'm also not sure that you asked Beth how she is.
No, he
I-
did because she cleaned her house.
Oh, that's
Yes,
right.
I
Never mind.
did.
Okay.
Ha,
It's
I'm
just
only
me.
half a bad person. It's just Pitt Girl.
It's just me. Okay.
Why am I doing that? Anything
It's
else, Pitt
fine.
Girl? You good?
Went for brunch with obnoxiously Pit Boyfriend's mom because my parents live in Massachusetts today, which was nice. What did I do yesterday? Oh, went to a Jimmy's Chicken Shack show yesterday.
Oh.
They're still a thing.
Huh. I did not know that. Good to know. I would like to shout out my kids' baseball team. The Bananas beat the other Bananas in the league in the first round of the playoffs. 12-6.
Camo Bananas versus regular banana, yes?
Yes. The Camo Bananas won. They move on Monday. They'll be playing the Little Smokies.
Banana.
Our Bananas are the 3 seed. Little Smokies are the 2 seed. So if we go there through that, we'll make it to the finals where we'll play the winner of the Texas Bulldogs and the Melissa Buckies. Texas Bulldogs are by far the best team in the league. We are pretty close to the Little Smokies. We'll see what happens. My kid did get the dog tags. One kid gets a set of dog tags for every game. He got the dog tags for this game. Very proud of him. So that's good. And a helmet sticker. We're just doing great things out there. Right. I saw this first thing on Instagram. And Commish found the article about it, which is great. They are making a new Purdue Pete with carbon fiber, aerospace materials.
Because
They can
that's what
rebuild
we
him.
need.
This is the $6 million man, Purdue Pete. We can rebuild him. We have the technology.
So I do think it's important that we describe the picture here because the longer I look at it, the more upsetting it is.
Go ahead.
And it's upsetting. There's a picture here of the folks who are working on the carbon fiber Purdue Pete head. And so we've got like a Purdue engineering student, presumably, in a very nice quarter zip, looking into the camera, smiling a little bit. That part's fine. The upsetting part is that there's like a mold of Purdue Pete's head sitting
It's
on
gray.
the table behind him. It's gray and eyeless and kind of reminds me of an Easter Island head, but if it was Purdue Pete.
Oh,
yeah, big Moai vibes.
Very
Mm.
Moai. And then,
Mhm.
so that's on the table. And then there's a screen showing a 3D render of this. And then there's another guy in the back that's working on another one with a robot arm. And then some other guys. And so, like, the longer you look at this, the more horrifying Purdue Pete's there are. Also,
It's like
Jordan,
Magic Eye, but it's terrifying.
it's terrifying. He's coming for your soul. Also, Jordan, I am going to add in your homework list for you to take the one in the front and then like turn it into a like Photoshop it into a Moai, please. Like just
Okay.
put it on the beach.
I absolutely think that Purdue should build an Easter Island style statue of Purdue,
A Purdue
Pete
Pete Moai.
Mhm.
Yeah.
in West Lafayette.
Specifically, the Moai version that it looks like is the one from the real Johnny Quest,
Oh,
which I have thrown in the
Uh-huh.
chat.
thank you.
It's very important to me also that Moai Purdue Pete walks to where they are putting him. Like we got to do this historically accurately because they did actually walk the Moai
Mm-hmm.
to where they went. And they do have
How did they
bodies
move-
they're
like,
just under the
they-
sand.
Oh, is that the legend of it?
No, this is real.
how they-
Like they did
yeah.
it with science. Like they had ropes
Really?
attached to the top of the thing, and you lean it back and forth, and it walks. That's
Oh,
how you
you
get
like-
it there.
You like
Yeah.
wobble it there. Oh,
Uh-huh.
shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
Like when-
Yeah, so like,
like
the
when they
oral
figured
history
out-
of this is
Yeah.
accurate.
It's true. It's the same like when they figured out Stonehenge. They figured out that they just did it with rollers and stones. And they just picked up a stone, put it on the front, picked up a stone, put it on the front for like 1,200 miles.
Huh,
Jordan,
today I learned.
I'm gonna put a video in the chat of the Moai walking.
Okay, please do. I've never seen this before.
I just have one question.
Yeah.
Please.
Do you think they put this in a wind tunnel?
Have to. Yeah, you have to.
Purdue,
Maybe that's how the one got all fucked up.
I want to see how aerodynamic Purdue Pete's head is. Like I want to see the smoke over the
Oh
head.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to see that.
I'm
This
also
is Purdue
curious,
Pete's
like
head at 35 miles an hour.
like with F1, like when they get the different times for testing, like you get this much time in the wind tunnel depending on where you fall in the constructors.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe the worse you are in the Big Ten, the more time you get in the wind tunnel, which means they have more time to make Purdue Pete really aerodynamic.
Do you think Purdue Pete can drive the Indy 500 in one of those cars now? Like he's aerodynamically engineered for speed.
I doubt it because I don't think that the aerodynamics are going to be good enough to match what IndyCar has, because IndyCar, like, the helmets really don't matter from the front, right? Because you've got the aero screen. So from an aerodynamic perspective, I don't think that really factors in. And I think Purdue Pete would struggle just fitting the head into the cockpit of the car.
Yeah.
Like, it's very tight quarters in there.
He could do F1 with the halo, but then he's not really protected by the halo, which kind of defeats the purpose of the halo.
Do we think that aerodynamics are the reason that the cleft appears to be disappearing slowly from iterations of Purdue Pete's chin?
Was he very clefty beforehand?
Oh, yeah.
I gotta look. No, I mean, I don't see a lot of, well, you know what? Maybe you're right. Yeah, I definitely see some that have more of a cleft to them, and I feel like it's getting flattened out. So I feel like it's not
That's the
aerodynamic enough.
aerodynamics.
Mhm.
If you Google Purdue Pete cleft chin, there's a whole ESPN article
Of
about
course there is. Okay.
how he used to have a cleftier chin.
Because like on the drawings, he's got a little baby butt chin.
I just always have to post the Purdue Pete mascot evolution picture. Always.
Oh,
Oh,
100%.
God.
They say that this is the same stuff they make the Boeing airplanes out of.
Oh, the doors
what
are
I
going to
like to
fall
hear.
off. That's cool.
I mean, also notable carbon fiber construction, that submarine that tried to go to the Titanic.
It's true.
Are you telling me
So-
that there's a bunch of billionaires in Purdue Pete's head? Is that what I'm hearing here?
It used to weigh over 40 pounds and
mean-
now weighs less than 2 pounds.
Like my
Well,
bass clarinet case.
it could be if you want to really stretch the definition of inside his head. Like, we're not
Oh.
talking like a being John Malkovich situation, but maybe with like the amount of people who give money to Purdue, especially people who give it for engineering and things of that nature. It's gone into the engineering of Purdue Pete, ergo, billionaires in his head.
I just want to get into this lab and you know, you see him on the computer screen in the back.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to like click on him and then just like
Wall them all around.
spin him around, just spin him around.
I want it to be like
3D Purdue Pete head. I just want to just do that on the screen. I can't help but look at how I just see the head on the computer model on the screen. I'm like, I just want to play with that.
Man, how much do you think it costs to rent the mascot optimization lab? Because there's a couple mascots that we could certainly optimize.
right? Like I mean, Big Red's pretty optimized, I think, as it is.
Yes.
'cause
Yeah, he's
got-
perfect.
He's perfect. Nothing can be done there.
No, we can't do this because this leads back to RoboDuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or crabs.
Okay. But what if we optimize 8-Ball?
Oh my god.
Make him smooth.
But also he's just the eyes. He
He's
turns
just
into
eyes.
just the eyes.
Do you think that Louisville's mascot would lose the teeth, or the teeth would become aerodynamic devices?
Oh, the Louisville Cardinal, but with Frankie the Friar teeth.
Well, because
Oh,
if
no.
you
Oh, no.
get like a F1 car, for example, there are all these like little arrow bits on it, right? Like, is that what the
Mhm.
teeth become?
Ooh, I don't know. I bet. I like this.
This
I
is
think
your
we're onto something
regularly
here.
scheduled reminder that even optimized birds don't have teeth.
It's true.
True. Commish, we're sending college football to Canada. What's going on?
Like it's my fault.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
blaming
like,
you.
what's going on? How
We,
dare you?
the Sickos Committee, are
We-
specifically sending football to Canada.
Responsible for this.
Listen,
dare-
we lost a
how
bet,
dare
Joey.
you.
Us.
Yeah, it is
true.
our gift to Canada correspondent Joey.
He's like all accusatory, like, Commish, what did you do? Why did you do this? I'm like,
Commish, we're going to
look, man,
Canada? Excuse me?
I've been texting with Jim Phillips, the commissioner of the ACC, and
Commish
I
to
was like,
Commish
hey.
communication.
Mhm.
hey,
Mhm.
You have to.
you know, I was like, hey,
You're
know, you
equal.
got-
That's fine.
you got teams on the Atlantic coast, right? You got teams on the Pacific, but what you forgot about is you got to lock down that St. Lawrence Seaway,
Third coast.
and you need you need the Great Lakes. You don't have a team. You got Syracuse that's close, but you need all of them. And by going to Toronto and, playing and BMO Field, and we're sending Canadian correspondent Joey already for credentials, and Jim Phillips is going to give us those because, we text every now and then.
Nicely.
He told me happy birthday on Friday. He was like, happy birthday, Commish. I was like, thank you, Commish. And
Commish is no.
That's right.
Two commissions alike in dignity.
That's correct. And don't tell SMU this, but I got them over the line. So, I was like, okay, SMU, they follow us. I was like, you got to add them. And SMU was like, okay. And so, this is all me. I wanted Wake Forest to give up a home game in Toronto because, Wake Forest, they still got to get that barbecue smoke out from Chuck's Barbecue.
It's true.
From earlier last year. And they still they got to work on their ventilation.
Remediation takes a really long time, you guys.
It takes, again, Serve Pro supposedly the first responder bowl. They've been taking a little bit longer.
You know what allegedly does work very well for getting funky smells out of spaces? Coffee grounds. Wake Forest, have you tried that?
I'm not sure. Boyfriend's coffee mug. Probably going to be fine for this then.
Just set it in the center of the room and let it waft.
Just let it absorb everything.
Right.
If I were going to pick a conference to put a game in Toronto, I would have picked the Pioneer League.
Why?
I think one of their teams, like we could get some jokes off if they played a game in Toronto.
Who?
Are we all going to go through the Pioneer League now?
Mentally running through the Pioneer League.
The Blue Hose again? Are we going there?
They're in
international area code.
International area codes. That's right.
Area code.
Hey, hose. No, but I that's a good point. I love that we're sending the ACC to Brazil this year, and then we're sending partial ACC again to one ACC team to Ireland, and then again another ACC team to Ireland.
Our chief export, the ACC.
This is really becoming the all coast conference for real.
Yeah, I was just about to say we expanded to the Pacific Coast. This is just the ACC really leaning into all coast conference. We got to go to Australia next.
Got to go to it sounded
Cal
like
did that already. Can we? Does that count?
Stanford did that.
Or
too.
Stanford did
that too. Yeah.
Stanford Rice.
That counts.
Does that count?
Can
we count that?
Too is wacky.
That counts. I just want to see like some like G6 conference start doing this. Like the Mountain West Conference is going to the.
I mean, Rice did
the
go
Alps,
to Australia.
Rice did go to Australia.
Oh, do all the mountains, including the seamounts.
That's right.
To the Azores.
What if we sent them to Mexico City?
There you go. You could send the Sun Belt to sub-Saharan Africa. I mean, what?
The Pioneer League team I was talking about sending to Toronto was Drake. That was that joke, yeah.
The last.
If only I'd have got that one on the 6, but I did not.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess sometimes people don't have my sense of humor. I say they're kind of not like us, or I don't know.
Oh man, that game would definitely make some headlines.
Oh, it would, yeah.
The last time we played a bowl game or any college football game in D1 in Canada was the 2010 International Bowl. It was the last of the International Bowls. Yep. South Florida and Northern Illinois at the Rogers Center. And we've not gone back to Canada since, not counting Simon Fraser in D2, who played college football games in Canada under American rules.
Well, because they're in Canada.
Yes. But if I don't say I have to say D1 because then the Simon Fraser heads start going, actually. So yes, that's why I do that.
But Simon Fraser is always in Canada. So
yeah.
I mean, okay, but you know who should be playing international games?
FIU?
I think FIU. I think FIU should do it.
I mean, again.
What?
Where would FIU's got to go to Ibiza, right? They can play a game there.
I believe
there's a soccer team there.
They have a soccer team, I'm pretty sure.
They do, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Playing in the Uns Bowl.
Who's the other team that we need to pair them with in the Uns Bowl?
Who's Who's
So you
really
got CUSA.
trippy?
You got CUSA. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. It's had to be someone like, I don't know, who's really into dubstep. EDM. Who's be really into EDM? Like,
South
Is it-
Carolina.
is it
We have to
Arizona
send
State?
No, we have to
Oh.
send South Carolina.
Yeah.
yeah, they're into
Obviously.
Eurodance. That works. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Darude
Darude
versus
is the
We're
half
still
dog
looking
Who says
forward
no?
to the Skrillex partnership.
So yeah, this is going to be a interesting one. I'm excited to see what Canada does with Syracuse and Wake Forest.
I mean, look, the ACC said they were thrilled with this.
I'm sure they are.
And again, I texted Jim Phillips. He said, "We are thrilled to bring ACC football to an international stage in Toronto." And he said, building on our successful history of international games, this matchup reflects the ACC continued commitment to giving our student athletes a first-class experience, as well as memorable experiences for our fans and alumni, all while helping to grow the game globally. I read
And
that
you-
on his LinkedIn.
And you texted back, lol,
It was great. I sent
heart emoji.
a 100 emoji
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
There you go.
That's right. That's right, Jim Phillips.
The Puerto Rico Bowl we talked about before has a stadium now, which is great.
Puerto
It is a
Rico.
baseball stadium that has been turned into a
Excellent.
soccer stadium.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Winner.
It's Ramon Lubril Stadium in Bayamon. I have just seen the shots from the crowd, like the overheads. Looks great. We're going to be fine with this. This is going to go. Like, I'm excited for this game.
Mhm.
I think someone said it perfect. It's Bahamas Bowl without paperwork.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
You don't
It's-
have to fuck
it's-
around
it's
with
gonna save-
passports.
The Mac schools they're gonna love it. Instead of doing like, hey, if you win this game, you're going to the Bahamas Bowl. And now you have like 3 weeks of paperwork and passports trying to get
So
that
you're
for
saying
everybody.
it's Epcot Bahamas Bowl?
Yeah.
I mean, I will say I did really enjoy that one like Tuesday night Maction game where it was like, we're deciding now if you're going to the Bahamas Bowl
Yeah.
so that you have time to get your paperwork in order. Like
I
that
was
was
like, I
actually
think-
kind of a vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Was it like Ball State in Miami, Ohio?
I think so.
Yeah,
Something like
that
that.
was great. And then they got like the Lays
Mhm.
and then glasses, the sunglasses, like after they won. That's so cool. That was a blast.
This is the place where the Puerto Rican men's and women's national football teams play,
Okay.
along with Bayamon FC and a bunch of other teams. There used to be an NASL team there when the NASL was still a thing. Puerto Rico FC was the team there, but that team has since folded. And yeah, this is going to be a complete vibe. I'm really looking forward to this. Speaking of bowls,
We should go to this.
right? I kind of want
Yeah.
to. Like, it's easier to get, like,
That's easier than the Bahamas Bowl.
I know. I bet we could. I mean, you're not going to see the president of the Bahamas walking like next to you. I'm pretty sure.
I
Like-
mean,
like-
also I am
like-
sure that it's not going to be like, hey, do you want to just walk into the stadium? It's fine, actually.
now that I'm not sure about, because I still think the vibe will be very, very similar.
Yeah.
I want the Puerto Ricans, that go to the baseball game, the World Baseball Classic. I want them to go to this game. I want all the instruments.
Oh,
I want
yes.
the drums.
I
want
need
the
yes.
trumpets.
I need
want,
instrument
all of it.
rules. What are
I
we allowed
need
to have?
All of that here.
If they have any instrument rules, it just better be like, yes.
Can I bring my theremin to this game?
Yeah, do you have to check that, or is it a carry on?
That's a carry-on.
Okay. All right.
Sweet.
If I'm the people organizing this, I am paying those folks to come to this game to add the flavor of this game, because that's
you need
exactly what this needs.
For sure.
What
I
if
mean,
Duke's Mayo Maniacs, but for the Puerto Rico Bowl?
We will help you
Mhm.
do this thing. Call us.
Yeah.
Call-
Actually, Discover
email
Puerto
us.
Rico for real. Call us.
text Jim Phillips and tell him, he'll give
touch
you
with
my
us.
information.
Have your
touch.
people contact our people.
Have your people call, again, Jim Phillips, my boy. It's fine.
Speaking of bowls, according to Ross Dellinger, the NCAA FB Oversight Committee today moved forward with the legislation to eliminate the 2-year postseason probationary period to all transitioning FCS teams.
Good.
The D1 cabinet has to adopt the change, but if this passes, Sac State and North Dakota State will be eligible in 2026.
Yes. Good. Excellent.
We've been
Yes,
begging for this for years.
It was a very silly rule. It was arbitrary for no reason.
Yeah, it like, especially now they got to pay like 10 mil. Like, you better
To get in, like,
just this,
Yeah.
just
and we have
like
to
Sac
flounder
State's
here
like
doing nothing.
I mean,
Yeah.
also, like, realistically, even if you are North Dakota State, nobody is like going up and expecting to immediately kick ass season one. Like, it happened for James Madison, but it is not a thing that people expect to happen. And so this rule, like, should really only exist if you are moving down.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes,
Thank you for
Spiders
coming
James
to my show.
Madison was an outlier and should not have been counted.
That's right.
I mean, Delaware and Missouri State were able to get a bowl game anyway.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't enough bowl eligible teams.
Yes.
So like this rule was there in theory, and it never came into play.
I mean, they
So-
created the Xbox Bowl
Yeah,
to get Delaware and Missouri State in.
there you go. Well, I mean, Delaware went to the 68 Ventures Bowl.
Yes, but just
But they had
creating the
extra
number of
teams
spots.
anyways. Yeah.
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 Well, they would have had extra teams once teams started opting out.
No, I forgot about all that. Yes.
Yeah. Bowl season. It's messy.
A messy bitch that loves drama.
It's true.
Me and bowl season shaking hands.
Well, you know, we talked about teams that are dropping down. We have to stop teams like St. Francis from joining the PAC and just absolutely
Yes,
molly
protect
whooping
teal.
every team. Uh-huh.
Nothing
need to
can
see-
save teal.
No need to see Friar, what is it, Friar Red? What's his name? Friar John? The mascot with the giant teeth. Say the-
Frankie the
Frankie the
Friar.
Friar.
Frankie the Friar,
We already
thank you,
talked
Frankie the
about him
Friar.
on this show.
Oh, that's right. Shit. I forgot his name. We don't do a lot of recruiting talk. That's not our thing, really. But
No.
did want to talk about this. Ryan Day's son, RJ Day. I assume that's Ryan Jr. It's got to be Ryan Jr., right?
So like his middle name would be Junior?
No, but a lot of times if you have something junior, they go like together like that. Or am I just imagining things? Is that
Or
not a thing?
Ryan Day Jr. and they just call him RJ.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I have his middle name somewhere. I don't care that much.
I'm
He is-
looking.
It's fine. He is joining the Northwestern Wildcats. Chose that over Purdue and USF. But Commish, what's the good connection here?
The funny thing is, and this is a funny thing if you forgot about this, he's going to be playing for the same coach that his dad played for.
Mm-hmm. Chip Kelly.
So Chip Kelly is the offensive coordinator at Northwestern. Unless he gets fired this year, which, I mean, I'm not going to put that past anybody. But he will be playing for Chip Kelly under Chip Kelly's offense, just like Ryan Day did at New Hampshire. So it's kind of a bit of a full circle moment here. The
I kinda
circle
like
of Chip
that.
Kelly, I guess. I don't.
The circle of college football.
It moves us all through despair and hope.
Even
the line? Okay, that actually fits really well.
so, like, even on the like football website for St. Francis de Sales, which is where RJ Day plays, his name
Yeah.
is listed as RJ Day. For all we
Huh.
know, his legal name is RJ Day.
RJ. Yeah.
Just RJ, no middle name. Just
Yeah, I'm
Like-
like looking.
Like Harry S. Truman.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm looking. I can't find any.
unknown
find
at
it,
this
like-
time.
The J, I have no idea if it's Ryan Jr. It just says
Or
R.
Homer J. Simpson.
Homer Jason. It could be.
Do we never get? No, it is just Jay, right?
It is just J.
It's just J,
the name.
okay.
It's J. Yeah.
It's J. Yeah.
It was in
J-A-Y.
the episode with the hippies.
Does anyone find it interesting, Ryan Day not able to get his own son an Ohio State offer? Like, what do we think that says about maybe his job security, like how much sway he holds in Columbus?
I mean, if you can't even get your son on your own team, because I mean, like, typically your coach's son is always on the team.
Long
Mhm.
snapper,
he is at
famously.
Montana State.
Specifically about every Swinney child.
I mean, if you're a Big Ten coach with good job security, you don't just get your son on the team as a player, you then get your son a coordinator position.
It's true. You just move him up the ranks as he goes.
I was searching for the name, and then for some odd reason, an old profile of Ryan Day's time at Temple as
that came up
offensive
for me
coordinator,
too.
wide receivers coach.
Like that
came up
page
for me.
still exists.
He still got an email address.
Ooh.
And a phone
Ryan.day
number.
at temple.edu. I wonder if we'll get like a return to sender.
I don't know.
Should I email this on this?
Yeah, 100%
Yes.
you should.
Please.
All right, I'm doing this.
100% you
Hi,
should.
this is
I'm
the
gonna
Sickos
email.
committee. We just want to know where this email goes. Thanks.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say, hey, what's
for
RJ's
journalism.
real name?
There we go. Yeah. Hey, what's RJ's full name?
We won't dox him.
There you
We're
go.
just curious what it stands for. Thanks.
Gonna have to go to media days so we can ask.
Which media days? Oh, Big Ten. They're on the Big Ten. It's fine. We have been given something no one wanted. We are adding 8 teams to March Madness. We're now at 72 teams in the men's, 70 teams in the women's. This means that the last 6 at-large teams and the last 6 automatic qualifiers will play in the play-in games the week of. That means they're going to need 2 play-in sites. The second one hasn't been announced yet. The first one will still be Dayton. I offered is it in Sioux Falls, the Pentagon?
Yes.
Oh,
The
the Stanford Pentagon. That would be a good call.
I think a great place to put it.
Yeah.
Honestly,
The Long Beach State Pyramid, if you want a West Coast option.
I like that. I would also say that geographically, in terms of being further out west, Lethbridge, Alberta is pretty far out west relative to the North American continent.
It's true.
Mhm.
That's
Just putting that out there.
All good options.
Undeliverable.
Oh,
No.
man.
Oh no.
The return that says like address not found because
No.
the address could not be found or is unable to receive mail. So got
Dang.
rejected. So Ryan Day's Temple email does not work.
Well, we tried.
Jordan, did you scroll down like to see what cities are actually in contention instead of you just suggesting things?
Why would
Are-
we do that when we could just suggest things?
Okay.
We're
Are
just
these
listing our favorite places
Okay.
that host college basketball right now.
Okay.
Is this an actual list of in contention, or is this just like
This is from Matt Norlander, who is a college basketball reporter,
Okay.
and he knows the tournament ins and out. And he said he'd bank on these 10 cities being suggested. And you know, it has to be west of the Mississippi. That's all it is. So you have the Dayton of, you know, east of the Mississippi. Then you have to have, I guess, a city on par with Dayton, Ohio, west of the Mississippi.
The Dayton of the West.
Yeah. How can you compare anything to Dayton?
You can't.
You can't.
They have a Buc-ee's right next to it. You know.
I
And
mean,
people
there's a
have-
Dayton in Oregon.
There's 21 different Daytons, which I posted, which is crazy. There's a Dayton, Wyoming, population of like 900 people or something.
are they all named after the original Dayton?
I don't know. I didn't click on all 22 links or 21
Yeah, I got
links.
you. So, Commish, what are the cities that are in contention?
So the ones that Matt Norlander suggested, which I kind of think these are all legit contenders based off of, you know, what the NCAA would, you know, have and fit their profile for like a first 4 or first 6 now, or I have no idea how many it's going to be. I lost track. But Albuquerque, Dallas, Fort Worth, Des Moines, Iowa, Denver, Kansas City, Vegas, Omaha, Phoenix, Salt Lake, and Wichita, Kansas.
It's Vegas,
So-
baby.
So it's going to Vegas.
That's the thing is like I feel like there's going to be a bidding war between Vegas and Salt Lake City, which our resident BYU fan Mike indicated that Salt Lake and Vegas are going to go ridiculous for this, but it's got to be one that has a connection. Like these teams are going to have to be in either. So you have the West, the Midwest bracket, the South, and then the West bracket. So these are going to be the teams that are going to locations that are in the West. And so you need something that's kind of like a hub, so to speak. And the ones that kind of have the most hub-esque to them are going to be Salt Lake City, you know, Vegas, a lot of flights. in Denver, probably the most amount of flights on these on the list. I don't know the flight volume of Kansas City, Omaha. I mean, Phoenix is a good possibility. The thing that I could really see is I would vote for Albuquerque at New Mexico in the pit. Because
Yes.
if you're looking for something like Dayton's arena and a basketball crazy city and crazy atmosphere, it's Albuquerque.
The pit
Yes.
is so much fun.
The pit is insane. They have the ball rolling challenge that you can't roll it up the hill. Like to get to, that the thing that you got to walk down the tunnel. That's ridiculous. It's very difficult to even throw the ball up there. Very few people have done it, which it feels like it fits. The only thing is, like, it depends on where the NCAA wants to plant their flag here. And I feel like if you're looking for a basketball crazy atmosphere, I mean, like UNLV historically won a national championship in the 90s. I can see Vegas. I mean, Utah
I mean,
on
it's
their
the
campus.
most gamblingest thing there is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is.
Although I am looking forward to like the crumble money versus the mob.
Oh, true.
I mean, Commish, I will say one thing about the pit. I've seen a lot of buzz on social media recently about the pit. So
it's true.
Apparently it's pretty popular.
Got a lot of fans that don't really understand how fandom spaces work, but I mean, listen, we all learn, we all grow in our own ways, and I hope
what
we
do you
can all just
expect?
come together and rally around the pit.
They're a wild pack of lobos. What do you expect them to do?
Some might even
again,
say, "Hail to Pitt."
No one says that.
I would not say this.
No, I don't think.
Some might say. Many have said, in fact.
The funny thing is like, if you try to look at the university that would, I guess, because you'd probably ideally want this on campus. I don't think you'd want it neutral site.
No, ideally,
Because
no.
I mean, this is what they do at Dayton, but who knows what the NCAA is going to do here, because they're doing something that nobody wants, expanding the tournament.
I mean, it's all
and-
about the money to begin with, so
So yeah, it's the coolest option would be Albuquerque,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion, and I don't know if everybody else is in agreement here.
I
but
am in agreement. I will put
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
flag.
the
Yeah.
coolest option would be the pit for sure.
And if ever we can trust a group to do the coolest thing, the NCAA certainly.
Yeah, so it's
consistently, they've never let us down.
Oh.
So it's going to wind up in Dallas-Fort Worth. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to end up either in DFW or Vegas. I do want to take a second just to be like, you know what feels very spiritually Dayton to me?
Is it
Wichita.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
Wichita.
the Shockers.
Mhm.
The Shockers, yeah.
Yeah, because you have
They have
like
a great
Wichita
program.
State's there, and so like you
Yeah.
got the basketball team
Yeah.
there.
That'd probably be my second choice. Like, let's go to Dayton and Wichita, or Dayton and Albuquerque.
Yes.
Those are if that's what you want and that's the atmosphere that you want.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you got. And I mean, again, I'm biased heavily towards New Mexico, the state itself. So
And the Mountain Gods sponsor us. Also, if you're
And
trying to get really
Omaha
silly
would
with
be
it-
great because we get more Jello shots.
I was gonna say honorable
Oh.
mention to Omaha, both for the Jello shots and for the trash can. Shout out to UNO.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, this
we do like-
expansion on its face is just silly to begin with. So let's
Yeah.
just get silly with the expansion. Like,
Mhm.
go
Yeah.
full Wichita.
The FIFA World Cup is turning into a giant cash grab. It was always going to be a giant
Turning
cash grab.
into
Burning into.
Turning
turning into.
It was always going to be a giant
Let-
cash grab. The prices have been
What-
absolutely insane.
well, no, I need you to go back in that sentence. The FIFA World Cup is turning into. Always
it-
has
back-
been.
Always has
Always
been.
has been.
We'll just say is a giant cash grab. It'll be turning into. And one of the latest things that's come out are the host city jerseys. Each city gets its own special jersey.
Mm.
They're limited edition.
Limited
Own
edition.
a piece of history. No restocks. Only 999 of these jerseys will exist.
Mm-hmm.
And I should hope so, because they cost $350 American dollars.
Sorry, wrong. $375.
Perfect.
Okay.
Incredible. Thanks.
On the website, You can scan to unlock scan the jersey to unlock exclusive digital content. And there's an alternate reality experience. Bring your jersey to life with augmented reality features and interactive moments.
An AI jersey?
An AR jersey.
AR
AR.
jersey. Like you remember when the Mooninites were on
In Boston?
in Boston on the signboard?
Mhm.
That was like an AR thing. And
These things are incredibly ugly.
This does also feel like, what if we did NFTs, but it's like you do get
for
the
a
actual
shirt?
soccer jersey.
It's
Yeah.
100% what it is.
Yeah. I kind of like the Seattle one.
The Seattle one.
gonna
Okay,
say
so the whale tail with the clink and the mountain, I do have to say is very good. But I will say, if I see anybody wearing any of these, you are going to get clowned on. And I'm not really sorry for it.
I mean, they're $375. You can just sort of assume that this is the kind of person that will be eating when the revolution comes anyway.
Oh, yeah.
How have you seen the back of them?
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
the back is awful. And
The back is...
because again, I like clicked into the listing for the Seattle jersey so I can look at it closer. And it is actually like, I have no connections to Seattle. I would wear this if it wasn't $375. It's aesthetically very nice. The front of it is very nice. And then the back is the like 2026 FIFA logo.
FIFA.
And it doesn't match with the front at all, except in the color
No.
scheme.
I shouldn't have clicked on the link. Why did I click on the link?
Don't click on the link.
So Pitt Girl,
Never
you'll be
click on
happy
the
to know that back of it is the same color on every jersey.
No.
Yes, it
The
is.
New York one is different.
Oh, is it?
No, Boston's different.
Yeah. It matches the
right, sorry.
front of the jersey in terms of color scheme, and the design is slightly different.
The
But the
Boston
design
one
is
doesn't, though.
If you're
The
about
Boston
it,
one colors
Boston
don't match
jersey,
at all.
Boston jerseys should just be the New York jersey on the back.
Oh, yeah, the Boston
Everyone
jersey
mad.
doesn't match at all on the back. The other
Oh,
ones look
yeah.
kind of okay. Kansas City doesn't match like super great, but it doesn't look as bad as the Boston one does.
I still can't get over the person in the cover art who's just wearing the jersey as a dress with a belt.
Oh, I just noticed that.
There aren't booty shorts. Like,
Yeah, girl,
Sorry.
where are your pants?
it's not even a booty short situation here. Like,
No, we've just made a
sorry.
mistake.
I'm fixated on the Boston jersey because it's the giant lobster that's
Mhm.
underwater, but the
Mhm.
tail is sticking out. And then you see the tail sticking out of water, and then you're like, what is that? Is that the Loch Ness Monster?
Yeah.
Boston Harbor.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's the Loch Ness Monster.
The Loch Ness Monster.
I can't.
I
the
gave
best-
him a dollar.
He said I need about $375.
Come on, 375.
I will say, so they're doing this. They're dropping these in segments, which is great for us because that means we're gonna get
There's
multiple
more.
We get to
shows
continue
of
to clown on
content
it.
out of this.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
I can't wait until the Philadelphia one comes out. This is gonna
Oh,
be great.
no.
God,
Oh my God.
this is the gift that keeps on giving. Thank you.
Wait, so
FIFA.
there's 16 host cities. So we have 12
They're
more of
releasing
these
them
to come.
for
Mhm.
so at least 4 more weeks of this.
I
Yeah,
hope the Dallas one is like saguaro cactuses and
Oh,
tumbleweeds.
No, it's gonna be extremely yeehaw. It's gonna be extremely yeehaw.
I want it to be.
Yeah,
they're,
like
just
parking
the-
lot.
they're just gonna do like the Fort Worth stockyards, and then, but for like Arlington.
who was it that made that graphic this past football season? That was
Washington
like-
State.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
The desert of Denton. Look, we get three more drops of this. I think the ones that are from Mexico and Canada are probably got a good shot to be good. But like
I hope so.
the rest of the American
Yeah.
cities, I'm like, I don't have much hope for them at all.
So that you can, if you click in, you can see sort of like a blurred preview of them.
Mhm.
And
Oh.
one thing I will say is that the Miami one is pink.
Oh my God.
Okay.
And so that's promising.
Okay.
I
but like
do like
Houston?
I like
no.
seeing whoever is doing this try to, because I figure there's no way that this is like local designers in each city. Like this is
No.
someone
No.
trying to
This
think
is
of
just
like,
some dude.
okay, what do I go with for this city? Because like the one thing that I have appreciated that they did like FIFA theme music for each city, where like each city
Mhm.
did a remix of I get it's so here's something I've realized, like actually looking into this. When you say like the official World Cup song, like there's so many official World Cup songs every time that they do this.
And
Yes.
there's like,
But-
isn't there supposed to be another one with Shakira?
Yes.
Now?
There's
just came out.
there's gonna be a bunch of them this time. But so there's this like instrumental-ish theme that every city they've gotten a local. When I say local, like I'm like obviously like a big name, but like from that city, and almost all of them are instrumental, right? Like, I want to say like the Philadelphia one was like they got DJ Jazzy Jeff.
They did
to
get
do it.
DJ Jazzy Jeff, yes.
But like there are a few where there's like a slight amount of vocals. Like I think it's the Atlanta one that has like the shout track going, you know, where like they're not actually saying anything. It's just like like some vocalization. So all of them are like just completely instrumental except for the Kansas City one. And the Kansas City one is Tech9 just rapping over the song. It's great.
I love it.
I mean, if you can get Tech9, let Tech9 do his thing.
Yeah, so like I like seeing this stuff where it's like, oh, someone from this city did this.
I'm confused that the Atlanta jersey has a bunch of green.
Yeah.
Piedmont
gonna-
Park?
We're going to find out.
Yeah, the Dallas one is just red, white, and blue already. I can see it.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
of
they're
course.
going that direction. Okay.
Houston is like blue and orange, so maybe Astros themed.
Yeah, I was like, I wonder if the Houston one has an astronaut on it.
These are also
Ooh,
all
yeah.
just way too busy to be
Yep.
sports jerseys. Because like they're like you wouldn't actually do sports jerseys that look like this because there wouldn't be any room for the actual stuff you need on a sports jersey, like
Right.
a number.
If the Miami one has a flamingo, I'm buying it.
I mean, it's going to be vice colors at least. At least vice
Is-
colors.
yes.
Is that what the money's for?
That's what the money's for.
Mhm.
A flamingo jersey.
We're
Well,
we're
I
We're
gonna
going to
could
make
just
up
buy
for
a
the
forward-
leaf cards.
well
I
we're
could
gonna
just buy
resell
a-
our leaf cards and
Oh,
buy
yeah.
jerseys.
There we go. See? That's just
I'm
smart
not giving
investing.
up my Danny Trejo White House card. I'm sorry.
Never. Why? You're going to be buried with that like a pharaoh.
That's right. Seriously. Not giving it up. Yeah, there's got to be. I just hope that the Miami jersey has just like the biggest flamingo with one leg on the world in the center of it. I can kind of see it right now. Or that's
Yeah.
what I'm just hoping for.
Manifest it, Commish. Make it happen.
Look, it looks like a giant flamingo.
Welcome
there.
to our vision board.
I
Mhm.
hope so.
Mhm.
Give me a giant flamingo for Miami. Like it looks like it's standing on the world from what I can tell. I have all
Well-
those skills because you remember when you had all those blurry channels from cable.
Oh yeah, this is like
You had-
this is like watching Cinemax when you didn't get it.
Go. When you
Squint
didn't
your
get
eyes.
it. Mm-hmm.
Kids back in the
Again,
day, they used to block
magic
cable
eye,
channels by
it's
just scrambling
terrible.
them.
Yeah.
I'm not to you, Pitt Girl. I'm talking to kids out there listening to us. We found out that we
Okay,
have high school
kids
kids
in-
listening to us.
No,
Oh,
why?
God.
No, don't do that.
Why?
No,
Where's your adult?
I say fuck too much for you to be listening to this.
The adults
like,
are fan too.
I too was a high school, I too was a teenager who swore a lot, but like, come on, guys.
I actually swore more when I was in high school than subsequently.
Well, if you want us to buy things, you should send us money, and here are some great ways to do that.
Yeah.
First,
Yeah, sign up for our Patreon so Commish can spend $375 on the Miami jersey.
so you can get an AR experience. Let me do the ad read, and then we'll cover our national championship and the winner of our Aurora tickets.
We'll spend the money so you don't have to.
That's
There
right.
we go.
You're welcome.
Always shop at Homefield Apparel, the official and exclusive apparel company of the Sickos Committee, using our offer code yes, ha 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 yes, 3 ha's for 15% off your first order. Arthur, are you buying the jacket?
I don't know that enough people have told me I needed to buy the jacket. You know, like I feel like I've definitely gotten some people telling me to buy the jacket, but I don't think I've heard enough that I should buy the jacket.
Yeah, you know where to go now. If you're going to games, and you should always go to live games, use Vivid Seats to get your tickets. Use our offer code SICKOS20 for $20 off your first order of $200 or more. Sign up for our Beehive or our
Behave.
where we do all sorts of writing about things. Commish, what you got coming up? We just did the spaghetti in a bag thing, which was great writing. Your list of foods you can bring in.
That comes out on Monday.
I read it. I read it in the save folder. It was great. I'm looking forward to people's reactions.
Wait, okay? So like you oh, okay. Yeah, it should be fun. I made some graphics for it. It was a lot of fun. I started doing FPS like colleges for this too, and I was like, then everyone's like, no outside food allowed. I'm like, God damn, football stadiums are not fun.
No, they're not at all.
I was like, I wanted to see if I would still keep looking, but like the baseball thing was just like, yeah, you can bring in outside food. I'm like, what? Because like every football stadium is like, no, you can't even bring a bottle of water. We're not even going to allow that in the football stadium. But like baseball's like, yeah, come on, bring some peanuts.
Baseball is by far the most relaxed about this thing.
That's not quite true. Jordan, have you ever been to a NASCAR race?
Oh yeah.
No, I haven't.
God.
Yeah, so you can bring a whole cooler. You can bring so long as the cooler is soft-sided and you don't have glass in it, you can bring in whatever the fuck you want. I know somebody who brought just the bag of Franzia.
Yeah.
And then slapped the bag at the Daytona 500.
Wow.
Oh, that's like I said, some
no better place to do
some of these sports are way more spectator friendly than what you expect. Like football is just like I don't know, man. Like it seems like no, you can't do that. You must buy everything in the stadium. Yeah, it's just like, oh, that's why you try to tailgate it. But like some of these MLB stadiums won't even allow tailgating, but some do, which is interesting. The Phillies do, and I'm like, oh.
I also highly recommend like sprint car racing for this because you can bring. So I've been to Williams Grove. There's a corner that they call Beer Hill. You bring your own folding chair and cooler and just sit on the hill with the rowdy drunks. It's great. It's super fun.
I want to go to there.
Come
Little
through.
League World Series, but drunk.
Or like Bathurst, where you go and you bury your alcohol and then you dig it up during Bathurst. Yeah.
Whenever we go to Cal, we're going to Tidewater Hill and we're going to bring bags of spaghetti.
Yeah,
that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we're going to eat spaghetti at Tidewater Hill with the Cal fans and the Calgorithm.
You know.
Because I mean, you probably can't bring spaghetti into Cal Stadium,
but you can.
That's why he's in the stadium. They're up on Tidewater Hill eating spaghetti.
Pitt plays at Cal this like rivalry week this year.
Ooh, might be a good reason to go. Join our Patreon for $3, $5, $10, or $100 a month. $3 gets you access to all of our extra podcasts. We have hours of content, days of content at this point to listen to. For $5 a month, get access to our Discord. You can come chat with us throughout the week about various things, help us research. It's a cool place to hang out. Great people. $10 a month, you get to suggest a word to put in the podcast. And for $100 a month, I'll tell you I love you. Love you, Zach.
Love you, Zach.
Go to our merch store at sickoscommittee.org. Commish has some new things up his sleeve coming there, and I'm excited to see them and see how they sell.
Yeah, we got. I'm working on some stuff. Just trying to get more and more stuff for the committee to help fund our shenanigans.
Your jersey
for the. I mean, I gotta buy the flamingo standing on with one leg on the globe. I've actually also found a place where we can make a soccer jersey.
Ooh.
For Sickos FC. But I'm not there yet, but I found more stuff. So, and again, we're still working with, Ward, the cartoonist. He's been extremely busy. There's some really cool things coming with the Sickos character. I can't disclose, but we were working on getting a lady Sickos character. So we're working on that.
Sorry, excuse me. Representation.
Yeah, I'm working on doing that, and his schedule's just been kind of busy, but I've been trying to work on that to get, another character. It will be a soccer themed character, and there may be another one, but I working on the soccer one and just trying to find a little tiny spot for the committee in his really, really busy schedule.
Go to our YouTube, our Instagram, our TikTok, and our Twitch. Shout out to Message Board Geniuses podcast. They go to places we refuse to go. Shout out to Freed Your Mascot podcast, where our friends Jeff and Blue talk about the culture around college football. Commish, we have 2 announcements to make. First off, we were offering up a set of season tickets to the Minnesota Aurora soccer team that we are community owners in.
That's correct.
We had people turn things. How are we going to announce our winners?
I'm going to click the picker wheel. We had 44 entrants.
Nice.
Which is a good bit. I didn't expect to have that many. But I'm going to spin, and then I'll have to track down like what social media they were on and whatnot. So I am just going to spin the 44, and I'll announce the name whenever it's done.
Let's do it.
Spinning. Parker Shot. Come on down. Parker Shot. I don't know what Parker.
Can we get the 3-pointer button also?
Yeah, sure.
On Instagram, entered on Instagram. So Parker Shot on I'll go ahead and I'll announce it on Tuesday, and I'll be emailing you, sending you a pair of season tickets to the Minnesota Aurora.
Enjoy it, Parker.
Woo!
Right.
Victory on our fightiest platform.
Oh
And
my
also-
God. Did you see what we posted this weekend?
No.
No.
I shared something with Extra Points. Me and Hector were having a lot of fun. So
Oh, is it the
FCC comments.
comments?
Oh,
From the
yeah.
Bunny Super Bowl. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
did also have a lot of fun with those in the Discord. It was great.
Yeah.
That was how I spent my Friday night. It was fantastic.
Yeah. People were upset. It's probably our most popular Instagram post ever at this point. It's
It's
been,
saying a lot because we've had some that kind of took
yeah,
off.
we've had some that gone, but this is over like 2 million views in like 48 hours.
Oh my
Um,
god,
so
you guys.
I'd
Lines
almost
go
want to
up.
I just want to mute it. But
I-
you know, then
I just don't know about a bad bunny. Why can't we have a good bunny?
I'm sure there was a lot. There was
Yeah.
2,157 FCC complaints. We posted like 6, and oh boy, did that take off! It was just fun. One person got PTSD. It's a blast. Follow us on Instagram.
One
It's
person's
great.
like, my daughter took high school Spanish and she understood what was being said. Yeah, that's why you learn a language so that you
Yep.
can understand
Yep.
other people.
I do appreciate the people who are using the FCC complaint submission box to just do bits.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of these could be bits, but like the most popular state that had the most, I guess, submitted was from Texas, which was interesting.
That's a surprise.
Of
So-
course.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think Texas probably has the largest population of people who would understand what Bad Bunny is saying, but
Yeah.
also be offended by
And
it.
also want to speak to a manager. Yeah.
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 Can I also say that I went through a whole bunch of these to try to pull a couple out, and the most common real complaint, and a real complaint it was that there wasn't closed captioning in certain parts.
Mm.
And that's a big fuck up.
Yeah, no,
Like-
that's legitimate.
That's 100% legitimate. It was, but like I was skimming through a lot of the like, this is awful, no me gusta. But like all of a sudden I'd be like, oh, this is a legitimate complaint buried in the 1,000 pages that we had in that PDF.
Yeah.
Commish, we'll use this time also to, I guess, announce the winner of our 1981 Sickos National Championship from last episode.
Yes, our 1981 Sickos National Championship, which is good. Thank you for Bridget for helping edit a quick video for us on this one. Our nominees, just going over that again, it was Northwestern 0-11, Notre Dame 5-6, Georgia Tech 1-10, Memphis 1-10, Iowa State 5-1. The winner, let me just go backwards. Sorry, Memphis was 5th. With 5.5% of the vote.
Memphis.
Notre Dame was 4th.
Really?
Yeah, 7.1. 3rd, Iowa State. Iowa State 3rd.
Okay.
Number 2, Georgia Tech 1-10.
Yeah.
Beating the preseason number 2 and then losing 10 straight. Yeah, that's our
Yeah,
bag right there.
Strong performance.
And in the winner of the 1981 Sickos Committee retroactive national champion, your Northwestern Wildcats.
One in a row.
Yeah.
One in a row.
One in a row.
One in a row.
One
But
in
they
a row.
hadn't won the one in a row yet.
It was the next year they won
Yeah.
one in a row, and Dennis Green won Coach of the Year. So let me just say this: Dennis Green, rest in peace. Northwestern, congratulations on winning this title. They are who we thought they were.
Are we going to crown their ass?
We crowned their ass. We did.
Crown their ass.
You go ahead and crown their ass. We did. 1981 Sickos Committee National Champions. We did not let them off the hook.
Mm-mm.
No.
In some soccer news, also my game in a little bit, however much time we have left, is going to be soccer. So this is part of this too. We talked about Rochdale a couple weeks ago. They had a premature pitch invasion to York City. York City ends up winning the game. Rochdale has to play in the playoff to get promoted. Well, they won today.
Yeah.
They were losing 2-1. They equalized in the last minute and won on penalties and got promoted to the Football League. Congratulations to Rochdale AFC, quote, the Dale. Speaking, go ahead.
Praise hail, raise the Dale.
Speaking of premature pitch evasions, I'm going to show you guys this video because if you haven't seen it, you need to see it. This is from the Prague Derby. This is Slavia Praha versus Spartan. And they're two of the top teams in the country. And I'll just show you what happened. This is a premature field rush. And here come the flares.
So you guys remember the video? You guys remember when Virginia rushed the field against Florida State last year?
Mm-hmm.
This looks about like that, but with every road flare in the world.
What an unfortunate thing to happen on Doesn't Flare Night.
They're pouring water on the players. The players trying to avoid the flare. The goalie's down on the ground.
The only problem here, this one's going to wind up on the red card report too on the Patreon for free. The red card report. So the team that was winning 3-2, they were down a man. And so they're 3-2. There's still like 4 minutes left in added time. And it's not even close to the end of the whistle, but they have just stormed the field with flares. Like, it's not even like I can give the Dale fans, the Rochdale fans, a little bit because there was like about a minute left of added time. So you probably couldn't know it was close. This was not close. They still had at least like 4 or 5 minutes left in the game. It was not close to the end of added time when they did this.
So this is just the fans saying we want to go home now?
It was just like it's over, and then
Jordan,
what happened, Jordan? What did they do for this one?
Before that, please hit the no disaster, what a bad idea button.
So I have a question, right?
Yeah.
So when it think about that Arizona State BYU game where there was the premature field storming, right? That can happen because in football, you have a clock counting down and you see the zeros on the clock, you say it's over, and then sometimes they can review it and say, actually, it should be 1 second. Now, in soccer, right, you go to the stoppage time and no one knows when it's going to end until the official just says it's over, right? So what is there to misinterpret about the ending time of a game?
So okay. So have you ever been to a soccer match?
Yeah, because I went to see
The Riveters,
Minnesota Aurora play the Riveters in Pittsburgh.
Okay. So when they do that in the stadium, as soon as the 90 minutes hit, there's a guy that comes out with a giant like scoreboard or a woman that comes out and they say, this is how many added minutes of time. And then the clock still runs in the stadium. The clock still runs is showing that. So there was 10 minutes of added time. So it was 10. You would see that only 96 minutes have run or like 95 minutes have run. And there's still 5 more minutes to go. You would see that in the stadium if you were paying attention at all.
I feel like also it's kind of hard to hear the whistle in a loud stadium. And so if you hear something that sounds like a whistle, you just go for it. Like that could happen. they're going to have to replay this match or do something because the match was considered abandoned. Slavia was going to win the Czech league over this game, and they had to abandon the match. And like some actual bad shit happened. Like Slavia fans actually like did some really like heinous shit on the field, and they're going to be punished, lifetime banned on it and things.
There were people like putting flares in opposing players' face.
Yeah,
like pointing like right next to somebody's face. Yeah, it was serious. Is not.
It's almost like the road flares are like a whole thing, and soccer ultras are a whole thing.
How do we have
the thing is not always good?
How do we have football stadiums being like, you can't bring spaghetti in, but over in Czechia they're bringing road flares into stadiums?
It reminds me. I'm just wondering how tough their security is. If it's like that guy outside of Giant Stadium that's just doing the barely like checking people for this stuff,
like, nah.
or like the security guards are ultras and you're like sneak in over here, you know.
In high school, we were doing a chemistry lesson. We were observing reactions, and one of them was magnesium. And when you light magnesium on fire, very bright, right? So you're not supposed to look directly at it. So my lab partner was supposed to observe the reaction. He'd forgotten not to stare directly at it. So I lit it and turned away. And he's staring at the damn thing. And afterwards, he's like, should I have all these yellow spots, like these bright spots in my vision? It's probably fine, man. He's a chiropractor now.
That tracks.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
From baseball, college baseball, Missouri Vanderbilt was playing a game. I forget which evening it was. Was it the evening of the 8th, I believe?
Yeah,
9th?
like Thursday, I want to say.
Okay.
Maybe Friday.
And it got very foggy. The fog rolled in.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had an issue about Vanderbilt hitting, to them, a go-ahead home run.
In the top of the 9th, yeah.
And to Mizzou, a ground rule double.
Yeah.
And listener, like, I cannot articulate more strongly to you the way that we have no fucking idea because it was foggy as hell. Like, this is like the pea soup fog. This is the I have my flashers on and I'm going like 15 under if I absolutely must drive in this. Like, you're gonna die. You can't see anybody. Fog ass fog. I don't know why they didn't just, like, why are we playing in the fog in the first place?
Well, so they ended up postponing it to the next day.
Right.
Because of this issue. And Mizzou ends up walking it off. But this was like, it reminds me of the 2020 Army-Navy game. I think that's the only football game I can remember being so fucking foggy.
Oh, yeah, because they played it at West Point and it was just foggy as hell. Yeah.
Like, you couldn't see shit. And this just feels like the same way. I don't even know how you could possibly call anything here.
At least option football in the fog, like, that mostly works because you're only going like 3 yards at a time anyway. That's fine. You can see that far. You can't see a lot further than that, but that's fine.
Secret baseball in the fog bank.
In the fog bank.
You don't often see sports get canceled for fog. Like, that's just not something, like, because like usually fog doesn't roll in the evenings. It's like more of a morning thing in most places.
Yeah, like the Giants aren't playing at 6 a.m.,
layer.
so it's fine.
Yeah, the Giants are definitely not playing. I feel like the Giants have probably had some games canceled because of fog. I feel like
that would make sense.
Probably back when they played at Candlestick.
Oh, Candlestick probably for sure.
Definitely for sure. Yeah, Candlestick, that area where that stadium was. Oh man, that always had some crazy weather. There was something that the fog is hilarious to me. And I love our friends at 11.7 calling this fog gate. It's just because, and then like both teams, like, hey, our data said it's a home run. Our data said it was a ground rule double.
What if Nixon's staff had broken into someplace at like a Hilton? Would everything be suffixed Hilton?
It doesn't hit the same.
Right, but we suffix everything with gate because of Watergate.
Well, you have to add a gate, though, right? But wouldn't it be Hilton Gate then?
No, but it's only Watergate because
Watergate
it's a Watergate hotel.
Right.
Okay.
So would it be like
has no actual like scandal related meaning? We've created
like Fog Marriott.
Yeah.
But there's always other gates now.
Yes.
It's just because it's Watergate?
Yes, because it's Watergate.
It's catchy, yeah.
So if it happened today, it would be Watergate Gate.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm just thinking about like Deflate Marriott.
What would be the funniest hotel chain to do it with? Like, imagine scandals where it's like
La Quinta.
Deflate. Yeah, that's
Deflate La Quinta.
I was thinking like
Super
Deflate
8.
Motel 6.
Yeah, I was thinking Motel 6.
Deflate Inn of the Mountain Gods.
Y'all,
There we go.
the Wikipedia list of gate scandals is really good.
There was a brief moment where people tried to use the Ghazi suffix from
Yes, I was
Benghazi,
literally just thinking about that. Yeah.
but they never tried to make Benghazi Gate a thing.
It didn't like no, they didn't, and it didn't hit the same way, which is why Gate is still the
Okay, you all can't look at this Wikipedia article because I'm gonna probably game off of it later on, like in the future, because it's a really good Wikipedia article.
Okay.
But I want you guys to guess what Poop Gate is real fast.
Oh, it's the one in Philly. Is that the pooper? The one that was just the lady that was that's the Delco pooper. I'm sorry.
The Dave Matthews Band bus incident.
It's the Dave Matthews Band bus incident.
Okay, all right, there we go.
That's Poop Gate.
Okay. I don't know why I was thinking of the Delco pooper, but
see, but imagine
You know what that
if
is.
it was Poop Hampton Inn and Suites.
Mm-hmm. Poop La Quinta. Poop Marriott. The other
residents poop in. Sorry.
It was good. The last bit of baseball news from the Lone Star Conference. Angelo State and St. Mary's. Now, Commish, you're going to have to explain how this can happen because I don't understand baseball box scores enough. But what I see here is St. Mary's with 2 runs, 8 hits, 5 errors, and Angelo State winning with 3 runs and 0 hits. How does this happen?
Many
In a hilarious way.
hit
You
by
can
pitch.
walk people. Errors
Okay.
will get you there.
But
So
no
this
errors.
will get you on base. This will get you
St.
on
Mary's,
base.
St. Mary's had
St. Mary's had the errors. Angelo State
Right.
didn't.
St.
have
Mary's had the errors.
yeah.
So St. Mary's had 5 errors, which typically means like you hit the ball in the field and the guy, fielding the thing, the ball should get an out, and they don't. They mess up.
or you
So doing
threw
that-
a foot over
doing-
somebody's head, or
They threw it on a foot
This
or
happened
somebody
like
just
3
doesn't.
times in the Padres game yesterday.
Yeah, so somebody could field this incorrectly. Somebody could throw it over somebody's head. Somebody could the ball was put into play, but it should have been an out, but it was not. That's one thing. Another one is walks, hit by pitch. Again, many different things. The funny thing is Angelo State won in a walk-off here. Do you know? And they walked off with a sac fly.
Oh,
So
okay.
sacrifice
It's not a
fly.
hit.
Oh, okay.
It's not a hit.
Yeah.
So it's not a hit. It's just basically he hit a fly ball deep enough in the outfield, and the person was already on third, tagged up, won the game on a walk-off sac fly. So this is something that, it can happen, which it did happen, but it's phenomenal. Angelo State did wind up losing in the title game of the conference in D2, so they didn't make the playoffs, which it would have been hilarious if they made the playoffs this way. But they did not. They lost in the final. This was a semifinal game. So,
Who decides what an error is?
the official score of the game.
Yep.
Okay.
We get to decide.
Poor guy.
Yeah, if you
it's
watch
fun.
the scoreboard, if you're not sure, they'll flash it, which I always appreciate because I keep
So-
box
so
scores
the little-
like a
so the little-
90-year-old guy.
The little old dudes that write their own scoreboards, they also get to choose if they count something as an error or not. Like,
There's
does every
one
score get to
assigned
do that?
for the game. There's one assigned for the game.
Okay.
But, like,
so
if you're-
every
if
game
you're-
has an official score. Yeah.
Mhm. But if you're keeping score for yourself at home, yeah, I guess you can use your judgment. Yeah.
Okay.
There's some that's like, hey, this was a really tough play. and you're like, okay, that we're gonna give a hit, or no, that's still an error. He should have made that. But typically errors you could probably tell, yeah, man, they messed that up. Or like there's sometimes that are borderline, and in the MLB they'll get overturned, and like the hit will change to an error and the error will change to a hit, depending on, you know, once they review the film of it or something like that. But typically anything associated with the errors or the hits, it's done by the official score of the game, and they write their name down as the official score. So it'll be like first base umpire, third base umpire, and then you'll see like official score this person.
So it's part of the ref crew.
Yes.
Yeah, it's essentially part of the ref crew. Yeah.
I had no clue. I just know that little old men love keeping score in baseball games, keeping their own scorebooks.
I do too.
Same.
But I was the guy that was on the varsity baseball team as a freshman, and I would pinch run for our catcher every now and then, and I was the scorekeeper. So it's just like there was no way I was starting over like you know sophomores, juniors, and seniors.
Yeah.
And yeah, they just basically was like, hey, I had some sort of speed, and I would pinch run for the catcher. But while I was not pinch running for the catcher, I was in the dugout taking score. So yeah, I was the one doing that. I got really good at it. So I still do it. I kind of enjoy doing it at every baseball game. It's just something that it's like, oh yeah, like cool, that's a backwards K. Let's mark it down.
Mm-hmm.
That's struck out swinging. Struck out looking?
Looking.
Okay.
Right.
Forwards K is swinging.
Mm-hmm.
Do people do you have official scorekeepers at your kids' Little League games?
Dude, nobody keeps score in our games. We're at the Y.
We have to have an official score.
Yeah. Yeah, you're serious. Like,
some of those score, like I kind of understand the shorthand. Like I don't really, because I haven't done it enough. But some of that shit, I don't know how you score some of the Little League stuff. Like
error.
Everything is an error,
Everything
right?
error.
The easiest answer is you don't.
Everything is a hit. I'm just gonna say that. Like unless like it's like egregious by the first baseman should have caught it or something. You know, everything's a hit. They touched the ball. I'm gonna give them a hit. Like I'm not gonna be like, you know, or like the person overthrew it like really badly. Maybe I'll give an error, but like I'm not.
They're trying
Again,
to
they're kids.
Right.
They're kids.
Like
They're kids, man. Why are we keeping score here? But that's fine.
That feels insane.
It does.
I agree.
But, yeah, it's just it's fun. I enjoy keeping score. I love doing the like when there's a crazy play and then there's a rundown.
Oh yeah, and you get like
oh my god, it's just
2,
like
3, 5, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, 1.
And that's an out. Yeah, that's an out. It's like it's so ridiculous. It's a lot of fun because those squares are not big enough to hold stuff.
Oh no! Half the time I'll throw an asterisk in the square and they just like write it at the bottom of my scorecard
On the back of the sheet, just like
yeah.
I have to explain this one.
Although do you get irrationally angry when they loop the order in an inning?
Oh my god,
that makes me so mad.
Like, damn it! Like now I have to like that's why you always do this in pencil. By the way, like you can't do this in pen.
So I score in pen.
Oh,
really?
I wonder why you get so mad.
Yeah,
that
I score in pen.
Bold,
like,
Beth.
Ultra fine tip Sharpie. Let's go.
What about
Oh
erasable
my
ink,
God.
Beth? Do you want to use some erasable ink?
Can I
That's
send you some
ballpoint.
fancy pens, Beth?
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
fancy Japanese pens and like fancy whiteout.
Oh,
yeah.
those Japanese pens would be so good for this because they write so smooth. Oh my god.
Yeah, like I have a nice big scorebook that I have all of the games I've been to in the past many years.
It's all right.
This is just something I didn't grow up doing, and I'm always like, I love it because it's so quaint. Is the wrong word. Quaint sounds devaluing.
It's
novel.
charming.
It's novel.
It's charming. It's charming. I think is the better way.
One thing that I appreciate when I took a bowling class in college at ULL, like you had to score manually.
Yes.
Mhm.
I learned
Like,
how to
that
score
was-
bowling in elementary
Yeah.
school.
Yeah, like you had to score manually. Like there was no, fancy graphics showing you that, you left a 7-10 split and there's like a bowling pin laughing at you or something or anything like that.
The
I'm
dog
so
from Duck
smart.
Hunt. I'm just glad he can still find work.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing like that, and so it's great. You get to learn how to score, and That was a lot of fun. Like doing stuff manually is pretty cool. Because I mean, technology is great, but like, you know, if you don't have the technology, you still have the capability to do stuff.
Yeah.
So, which is fun.
Pick girl.
Nice to do stuff manually.
People with children, listeners with children, but also people on this show with children, are they still doing the thing in like elementary school PE class where you have a month where they bring in the like carpeted bowling lanes and the hollow bowling ball, and that's your PE for that month?
I hope so.
I have never heard of this.
Not
This
to
was
my
a thing-
knowledge, but I can
Okay.
ask.
This was a thing when I was in elementary school. It's the reason why I know how to score bowling. There were they'd set it up in the gym, and it was like, here's a carpeted bowling lane and a hollow bowling ball, like a rubber hollow bowling ball. Still pretty heavy when you're 7, you know?
Right.
I don't know.
And you learn the proper bowling form, and you learn to reset the pins because it's all just, you know, you have this army of children and they're carpeted bowling lanes, and that's what you do in PE.
Jesus
I
Christ,
still
Go
suck at
bowling.
bowling,
You
by the
are
way.
falling down on the job.
No, I'm still so bad at it.
I mean, I've been seeing a lot of Go Bowling ads today, but
Oh,
whenever we wanted to do anything bowling, we just walked over to the bowling alley.
Yeah, we had to go to the bowling alley, but we were specific because this was part of our PE in high school. We still had to learn how to keep score manually. Like we weren't allowed, like they wouldn't just turn on the TVs. Like we had to do it ourselves.
That's good. I mean, I feel like that is one of those things that is very like then charming, like something you
It
should know
helps you
how to do.
understand the mechanics of the game a lot more, like especially once you start to understand strategy as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like it helps you understand these things.
Also
Plus,
good
it
for your
gives you
mental maths.
And it gives you something to argue with puddles about, which is the whole point of sports.
that you want to argue with. Yeah, I'll tell you. Sorry, that's correct.
The game I have for you guys is a 2 truths and a lie game. If you'll scroll down to the bottom of the show notes, I've put them there. I'll read them out loud. We'll go one set at a time.
Oh,
I went through soccer teams from the 5th tier down in the English system.
Oh no!
All of these teams has played in the FA Cup this past year. And we're going to do 2 truths and a lie on these. There are a lot of good ones in here. Pit Girl's face is so contorted right now.
I'm upset. It's fine. I'm upset. Go on.
Not keeping score or anything. Or if someone wants to keep score, that's fine. But vibes only on this one. Was inspired by watching Rochdale and a bunch of the other teams move up and down the soccer pyramid this past week. I grouped them sort of in themes. The first theme is ampersands. 2 truths and a lie. Tooting and Mitcham United. Ashfordborough and East Lily. Peacehaven and Telscombe.
I'm going to say that third one is that TV show with John Cena.
Peacehaven and Telscombe. They're cops. It's a buddy
Thank you,
cop.
Arthur.
What do we got, guys? What's calling out to you?
Yeah, I think Peacehaven and Telscombe is the lie, I guess. Is that
Okay.
what
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Okay.
Yep, 2 truths and a lie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take Ashfordborough and East Lily. I don't know what it is about that. It just it feels wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna take that one. I'll take the tooting one just to be different.
Yeah, I was gonna take the tooting one. That one feels fake to me. Like Mitcham feels like something you get prescribed for the tooting.
Mitcham is a deodorant.
I know.
Mitcham's curatives.
Well, the fake one is Ashfordborough and East Lily.
Okay.
Tooting and Mitcham United, also known as the Terrors, have been playing football since 1932.
Okay.
Peacehaven
When
and
you could get
Telscombe.
prescribed thing from Mitcham's curatives.
It does definitely sound like an apothecary. Okay. Number 2, these are all industrial. Cray Valley Paper Mills, Roman Glass St. George, or South Hamswick Foundry. Which one speaks to you of English industrialism?
You've mentioned the paper mills before, so I'm going Foundry.
Okay.
I'll take Roman Glass St. George.
See,
That even feels like it's in the right British order.
Yeah, that
feel
one feels very real to me, actually.
Jordan, I feel like you've done this before.
Okay.
on like this bit where you have like 2 real names and 1 fake name.
Yeah.
Did you go through to make sure that you're not repeating anything? Because I feel like we've had Roman Glass St. George before.
We might have. It's been a while.
Yeah, so I remember that one. I'm gonna go with. I'll go with the Foundry then.
Okay.
I think the paper mills are fake.
The Millers are real. Glass is real. Oh, sorry.
Right.
Go, Commish. Sorry. Sorry.
It's the Foundry.
It's
Cray
Foundry.
Valley.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, Cray Valley Paper Mills, a frequent flyer on the red card report.
Ah,
They
how I
are on
remember
the red
them,
card
yeah.
report. Yeah, they are a frequent flyer, and I think they got relegated this year because they had too many red cards. But oh my god, yeah, I was like, I saw Cray Valley, I'm like, oh lord, they got the red card report. Here it comes.
be paper mill, do crimes.
Yeah, I mean, look, there was a section of the Cray Valley Paper Mills where they had like 4 games in a row with a red, and I was like, I started following them on the FootMob app. So
Damn, they nasty Cray Valley Paper Mills.
I mean, look.
I mean, you know what paper
Monroe?
mill smells like? This kind of trash.
Monroe,
Mm.
West Monroe had a paper mill, and if the wind blew the wrong way, like ULM campus was disgusting.
It smelled crazy in there.
Look, you could close the dorm room, you could put a towel under your door. You are not getting rid of that paper mill smell. Thank the Lord that paper mill is done and gone for. But like that was not on the brochure.
They didn't highlight that.
that was not. I didn't even know, and I was like, "What the fuck is this smell?" But
ULM,
yes,
home of olfactory adventures.
oh my god, I was like, "What is this?" And then I was like, "What does this smell like?" Oh my god! And then you learn that probably within, I'd say maybe like within your first or second month of being there. Like the wind blows the different direction from West Monroe to Monroe, and you're like, oh, which I mean, it's a good distance too. Like it was like it was probably like 4 or 5, maybe 6 or 7 miles away from campus, and it was bad. But yeah, shout out to Cray Valley, frequent flyer on the red card report.
Next one. Pervy names. Fannygate, Cockfosters, Ballham. Which one's sexiest?
HR.
The button. Who's got the button?
I have the button.
They're covering me in mayo.
Not
I have a
that
button, too.
one.
That's not making it better.
Upset.
I mean, I was just debating about making everybody more
I
upset.
don't.
Did you guys
I
see the
don't-
like discourse topic of the day on Blue Sky this morning before everybody started talking about what the official song of
Millennial
the
songs.
No, what was it?
Oh, is it? Does it have something to do with ball?
It does. It
Oh,
really
that
Halo
one,
balls.
yes.
The ball maxing.
Yeah.
Balls maxing, yes.
Look, the
Mm.
only
Oh, I thought we were
ball-
talking about LaMelo Ball.
Did
No,
you
that's
see
the afternoon.
He
Oh.
became a
The
father.
evening was millennial songs.
LaMelo Ball.
So
became a
LaMelo Ball
father
was
and
like afternoon. Okay.
he
I-
named
I
his
missed
child La1.
Did you
What?
see what his partner's name is?
Anna
What is it?
Montana.
Anna Montana.
Anna Montana.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
No, I
Anna
believe you.
We have never told a joke on this show.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Anna
The
Montana.
only
not
balls
our
that I'm
thing.
interested in seeing ball maxed and like increased a lot in size are those buzzball biggies.
There you go.
I see this I can support.
It's
Buzzball massives.
I feel like we did this before. This is Fanny. Fannygate is not real.
Yeah, Fannygate feels
I,
not
I
right.
would agree with that because I mean I know Cockfosters is like an actual place. I've heard that before, and I think the I'm
the
quite Fanny.
British Airways one is real.
Okay, I'll get rid of that
Uh,
one. Okay.
Yeah, I
there
remember.
was-
I remember talking about British Airways.
This was
Okay,
a lot
that's
of
fine.
stuff. Yeah.
I'm trying to find the episode where we did it so I can find the show notes to see like where the answers are.
Okay, try this one then.
Listener, if you remember the last time you did this, let us know.
Yeah,
Because
please
we
let
sure
us
don't.
know.
Yeah.
Okay, try this one then.
Okay.
American place names: Eversley in California, Georgia Rovers, Virginia Waters.
Is she related to Barbara Walters?
Virginia Waters sounds like a person.
I'll take
What about Crystal
Eversley
Waters?
in California for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was that Crystal Waters?
Georgia Rovers is also like plausibly a person.
I think that's called an ATV, a Georgia
I'm-
Rover.
Eversley in California sounds like a folk rock pair.
Welcome to Eversley and California.
Eversley in California
Emerson, Lake and
is
Palmer
like,
tribute band.
Such
It's
a
a-
lovely place.
it's a really pretentious bar.
Such a pretentious place.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going with that one as fake.
We're living it up at Eversley in California.
California.
It's like,
$12 cocktails.
yeah, sure.
And they're really small.
What is it?
12.
What is it, guys?
Coal fire
Yeah, look.
pizza.
Oh, the Eversley in California Pizza Kitchen. I'm doing Eversley, California.
Yeah.
My front camera's going crazy with all the rain right now, so hopefully I get to hang in here.
The correct answer is Georgia Rovers is fake. Eversley in California is real. I'm going to drop their crest in the chat for you.
Oh, good.
It's got a warthog on it.
Oh my God. Did we design this?
Oh my
It's
god!
got
Definitely
like
designed
a
this in a fever dream.
lean to it.
What?
So it's lean. Listener, I want to describe this for you because it's important to me. There is an oval. It's sort of leaning to the right, and it's neon yellow. It's mostly sky blue, and then it's got some like neon yellow outline and accent. There's a running pig inside it in white, and then over that in bold like Arial, all lowercase. It says Eversley in California FC, and the edges are the like crispiest JPEG you've ever seen in your life. I love this. I love this.
We would make this.
We would make this. I'm kind of mad we didn't make this.
I mean, this is pretty nice. I like
Can
this.
we get a bevel on this, please?
I'm working on it right now. I was
Fabulous,
already like
thank
I was
you.
already like
It's so low resolution. I don't know how it's going to pick up some awful things.
Yes,
I-
exactly.
let's do this here. So let me go ahead here. I'm gonna do that while we.
Okay, while he's doing that.
Okay, we've
Next
had Oxford sixth form
I
before.
remember
Okay,
Oxford sixth
getting
form.
rid of that. Getting rid of that. Okay, next one up. This is old folk names: Corinthian Casuals, Stone Old Alienaeans, and the Edwardian Gentlemen.
Edwardian Gentleman feels like something an American would name a British football team. So I think it's fake.
Okay.
This is one where I know you've used this before, but I don't remember what the answer is.
Okay.
I'm just hoping I'm wrong differently this time.
Uh-huh.
I'll take the Stone Old Alinians.
Oh my
Good
god!
choice.
I'll do Corinthian Casuals because no one's done it yet.
Yeah, I want to go with Edwardian Gentleman. That's the one that I feel like if I had to I think that was the fake one last time.
Commish?
Uh,
I think he busy.
He beveling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was doing
trying
that.
to babble in my
The-
computer, and then like I don't know if the internet's going out.
Uh-oh.
You're still here.
Okay, I don't.
Yep.
All right.
You're still here.
Oh, you're here. You're good.
We got you.
Okay. Let's do the casuals, I guess.
The
I
Edwardian
don't
Gentleman is
remember.
fake, but it's not new because it's not. So Edwardian Gentleman is fake because, but I just made that
Can you
up.
hear
So
me?
I hope I didn't make it up twice in the same time.
Yeah,
I
We
can hear
can
you.
now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
you were skipping out.
I feel like you made it up again because that
Cool.
one,
All
like
right.
I was like, I
Okay.
remember that one being
Now
fake.
he's stuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Commish is having problems. He'll be here. Next one up. The city of Liverpool has multiple soccer teams. AFC Liverpool, City of Liverpool, Liverpool on Mercy. Which one's fake?
I mean, I like reading the phrase Liverpool on Mercy with the same cadence as the song Mercy.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I'm going to say AFC Liverpool. I'm going to say that one's fake because Liverpool's not in the AFC.
Fair. Fair.
I didn't look at like all those NFL global rights, but I'm pretty sure Liverpool's not in the AFC.
NFC South, I thought.
I think so.
What else we got?
I thought that was Arsenal.
City of Liverpool.
Okay.
Yeah, I also want City of Liverpool. Does not pass the vibe check for me.
I
Okay.
agree with Arthur. I will take AFC Liverpool.
The wrong one is Liverpool on Mercy. I think that has an awesome name and should be it. Need to show you some crests real fast. City of Liverpool FC. These are all newer teams, by the way. This one has a gradient on it. Gradient's famously great on crests.
Ooh.
This one
Is that a
feels like-
cemetery?
Maybe a church.
yes, both.
It
I was
looks
gonna say
real haunted.
It's spooky. It
I
is
just
also
say
giving
I
like.
was gonna choose Liverpool on Mercy, but you know.
Oh,
There
you're
you go.
back, Commish. You were frozen
Yay,
for
you're
a
back.
while.
Cool.
Hey.
Commish, you got it right.
Hey, I was gonna say that, but
Also dropping AFC Liverpool's, which has the best vibes.
Oh, Soviet Liverpool.
Our
Liverpool.
team.
Got the liverbird in the middle with some great red star and like field of crescent of wheat action. I love it.
That's a great
Next-
bubble, by the way.
It is.
It's beautiful.
Oh, the low reds like
That's
PNG
beautiful.
really just makes it jump off the page.
Still crunchy.
Crunchy is the right word. Bridges. 3 bridges, Underbridge FC or Red Bridge. What kind of bridge do you like?
I feel like as a Pittsburgh partisan, I got to pick the one with the most bridges.
Would make sense, right?
Yeah, three bridges.
oh, just like Three Rivers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, like the River Texas.
One
Yeah,
bridge
yeah,
per
yeah.
river.
Yes.
Y'all definitely don't have 3 bridges. Y'all have a little bit more than those.
400 some, if I recall
Yeah.
correctly.
Is it really that many?
Yeah.
Yes, because
it's
most of them aren't even over the rivers. There's like a bunch of ravines and shit. Because you've been to Pittsburgh, it's not flat.
No.
Oh. Over the rivers and through the woods.
Mm-hmm.
To Pittsburgh we go.
Well, I mean, for me, it was my grandmother lived there, so it kind of worked
Yeah,
out.
it literally
Mhm.
was to grandmother's house we go.
That's
I'm
correct.
Same.
I'm going to go with Underbridge FC because that name reminds me of Underberg. So I feel like that's what Jordan would have come up with.
It's true. Or maybe Jordan's a Red Hot Chili Peppers fan. He wants to go under
Yeah.
the bridge.
Under the bridge, yeah.
Under the bridge FC.
I don't
It,
know.
it would make sense, though, for a team that played under a bridge to be called that.
Yeah. Are they the trolls?
Well,
Proposing now that the Philly Union be renamed Underbridge.
Underbridge Union.
Yeah.
That'd be really good.
I like that.
Dupe.
Dupe?
That's their saying. Dupe. Hashtag dupe.
What does it mean?
Nobody knows what it means.
What it
Nobody
means.
knows what it
It's
means. That is
provocative.
just.
people
It was
going.
provocative.
It
I'll
gets
have
the
to
people
look it up.
going. Yeah.
Philly Union.
I'll take
means
Red Bridge, I
something.
guess.
Red Bridge, okay.
I'll take 3 bridges.
Oh, it's the goal celebration song.
That'd be good.
Dupe is the goal celebration.
You dupe. We dupe.
The dupe
I put my hand
tradition.
up on you.
The dupe tradition. Okay. The origin of dupe.
It's just the Democratic Order of Planets.
I thought that was a Futurama thing.
It
But
is
yeah.
a Futurama
Oh,
thing.
it is a
Yeah,
Futurama thing,
It's
yeah.
what Zap Brannigan worked for, and Kiff, I guess. Yeah.
But what does exactly dupe mean, and where did it originate? The term dupe is actually an onomatopoeic word that originated from the song name Maria, parentheses, I Like It Loud, parentheses, which was covered by the German band Scooter. The song features a repetitive, catchy tune, followed by the sound of doop, doop, doop.
Okay.
That
The
is Okay.
The Union adopted the song to be played in the stadium after every goal. Once the team scores at home, when former CEO Union was looking for a goal-scoring anthem, the team, he chanced upon the song during a trip to Germany. Recognizing its potential, he decided to bring it back to Philly. This catchy tune caught on and was embraced by the fans, and Dupe became a part of the Union's identity.
Okay, so this really does boil down to nobody knows what it means. It's provocative.
But it's provocative. Yeah, it's literally nobody knows.
I love the heading on this page. It just says, "The Impact of Dupe."
You know, Dupe Impact was one of my favorite movies.
Morgan Freeman was great in Dupe Impact.
I was more of a volcano guy, but you really can't deny the
I
impact.
love that we had like two Armageddon style movies that came out at the same time as like Dupe Impact and Armageddon at the same time. It's like, why are we doing Armageddon movies? I don't know. That's what we're doing.
Why did Ants and A Bug's Life come out at the same time?
At the
Sometimes
same
these things just
time.
happen.
Hey, man. No.
I
heard
will
they're
say
doing a movie about ants.
of all
I'm
the
like,
of all the pairs of movies, the biggest like shift in quality was Volcano was way better than Dante's Peak.
This is true.
Really interesting.
Yeah, Volcano is way better.
I've never seen Volcano. I've only seen Dante's Peak.
You should
you
watch
haven't seen
Volcano.
Volcanoes.
Okay.
Tommy Lee Jones and Anne Heche, I believe.
I think so.
I think was Pierce Brosnan
Yeah, it's Anne
in
Heche.
Dante's
It
Peak?
was-
Brosnan is Dante's
Pierce Brosnan
Peak,
was Dante's
Yeah.
Peak. Dante's
Okay.
Peak also filmed in Wallace, Idaho, formerly the site of the last red light on I-90 before they made the overpass. Volcano was the Tommy Lee Jones, as Jordan said, Anne Heche one that was, there's a volcano under LA.
Yep.
So you get lots of footage of them in the subway tunnels and things of that nature.
Mhm.
Where
Yeah,
tar
I've seen
pits
Volcano.
start bubbling.
Yeah.
I
Oh
think
no,
I think
did
I
see
am
both.
Yeah.
higher on Dante's Peak relative to you all just because of how I feel about Pierce Brosnan.
I
Yeah,
think Dante's
I think-
Peak is the better movie, but Volcano is the better bad movie.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
They blow up
I
a
can see
building
that.
to stop the volcano, and Tommy Lee
Yeah.
Jones survives like a collapsing building on top of him to save a child. It's great.
Sure.
That movie's great.
Oh yeah, Dante's Peak had Linda Hamilton from Terminator. So
Yep.
Oh
it
yes.
yeah, it is.
Ethnicities in names. The Spaniards
HR.
FC.
HR. Hello,
M-
HR.
Milton Keynes
I'm
Irish
Monitoring.
and West Allotments Celtic, whatever you say, however you say it in Scotland. Like Celtic.
Celtic.
They're
They're not in
Celtic, yeah.
Boston, babe.
They're not in
That's
Boston.
right.
No.
Celtic.
Also,
I got it.
Milton Keynes people would be deeply offended to be called Irish.
I know,
just
but
putting that out there.
okay.
I'm saying
Which
that
one's
one's fake.
Which one's fake then? Milton Keynes?
Yes.
I think.
Have you fucking seen Milton Keynes?
I've actually never been to Milton Keynes.
Oh my god! Please. Oh my god.
I mean, in this house, we dislike Milton Keynes because they stole AFC Wimbledon.
Yes.
Fair.
So, there is
Okay.
that. Anyway, I think the Spaniards is fake.
Okay. What do we got?
I will take West Allotment Celtic.
It sounds like someone's backyard shed. It's my West Allotment.
I feel like
It
that
sounds
one,
like a redlining policy in Appalachia.
I
Oh my
mean,
god.
this very well could be something that the British cooked up in Ireland and then just never got around to using. So,
That's true.
I will go with Milton Keynes.
Okay. Commish?
Yeah, isn't it like the MK Dons?
Yes.
They are a
like
team.
Yeah, 'cause they
those are the original stolen AFC Wimbledon. Yes.
Yeah.
that's why they're the Dons.
I don't know. I'll go with them. We'll see.
Okay. I'm going to tell you, Milton Keynes Irish FC is real.
Okay.
They are a merger of the Milton Keynes Robins, Unite MK, and the Milton Keynes Irish Veterans.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
West Allotment
Milton
Celtic
Keynes
is
a
also
car
real.
park. Sorry.
Yeah. West Allotment Celtic is real. The Spaniards FC is not. Although I think it's a great name for a team. It sounds very, I don't know, I like it. Everyone's just staring at me.
1912.
Most of these teams were founded in like before like 1915, so probably.
Jordan's gonna get a time machine.
I'm gonna go back and found a bunch of awesome teams.
He's gonna get an HR violation in 1912.
We both know that did not exist in 1912.
This dupe song is not necessarily what I thought it would be for Philadelphia, but okay.
How so?
Okay.
How so? I'm curious.
How German is
Is it like umpapa? Like,
No, it's a lot of like.
is it instance?
Yeah, it's a lot of but like
It's an extremely ooncy episode.
a lot of yelling.
Okay.
But like,
I mean, that feels correct for Philadelphia.
Doesn't fit right.
That the yelling is correct for Philly. Also, I've done some Googling. Milton Keynes has an Irish Culture Center. There's like a whole
Do they
like Department
really?
of Foreign Affairs and Trade of Ireland thing at the bottom. Yeah, talking about like
damned
history of
Congrats to Milton Keynes.
MK Irish. This is legit, actually.
Huh?
Milton Keynes has culture.
The Duke's
Yeah, which they stole from the
is that
fucking
anything?
Irish, just like the British stole everything.
The what?
That was nice, Arthur. I like that.
I
Sorry,
didn't hear
Arthur,
it.
sorry, I missed that.
Say it again.
I
Yeah,
was
do
getting
it.
dupe yelled at me.
Please say it again, because it was good.
What? I was at the Duke's Mayo Bowl. Is that anything?
The dupe smells. That's perfect.
I'll give you that one. Next
Dupe,
one
there
is
it is.
Next one is fake shit. Lisenborough, Fake'em Town, Hackney Wick.
Okay, so I definitely remember this one because I made the joke that Hackney Wick would be the John Wick
cousin of John
spinoff
Wick?
with Jason
John Wick,
Statham.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got Lisenborough or Fakenham Town?
Fakenham Town.
Yeah, that
Mhm.
feels like you made that up.
I'll take Lisenborough because I want to pronounce it Lisenborough.
That would be good.
Yeah,
Pleasure,
Lisenborough. Yeah, I'll go with Lisenborough. I don't.
Lisenborough feels like in the UK it's Leesenborough, and then there's one in Pennsylvania, and we pronounce it Lisenborough.
That's very true.
Go ahead.
It's like the one in Pennsylvania is going to be pronounced like Lisenberg, even though it should be like a borough, where it's like, oh, it got changed at some point.
We pronounce it Lesborough.
Yeah, but like locals spell it Boro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Lisenborough is fake. Fakenham Town is real.
Okay.
I dropped the crest. They're called the Ghosts.
Oh, I like. Did you show us this before?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't
Probably,
think
yes.
so. I don't remember this one.
I don't remember this.
I love this shitty fucking ghost.
Is it cutting its own head off?
It looks like it, right?
I think its head is just floating. This ghost, when it's like floating around haunting people, it makes the chainsaw noise from the soundboard.
Or am I?
That one.
If that were the sound effect from fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it would be a much less scary movie.
So my 3-year-old has been watching Finding Nemo, and then Finding Dory this weekend.
Mhm.
So it's just Finding Dory, and this game is reminding me of Finding Dory
Yeah.
a lot. It's just like can't remember. It's like, hey, we did this.
We have
Did we?
established.
I don't know. I don't remember this.
We established a long time ago that none of us remember what happens on this show.
Oh, yeah. Like, the hardest games you can imagine for us are ones where we have to recall something from before.
And like,
Yes.
a lot of
should
us
do-
go back and listen to the show, and you would think that we would remember something that we directly experienced and then listen to the recording of. But listener, we don't.
We lack retention.
We really do.
Well, I mean, the thing is, I remember that we've done a lot of these before. I just don't remember what the answer was.
Right.
How about this one? This is we'll call these like industrial again.
Okay.
Atherton Collieries, Billingsley Forge FC, the Kimberley Miners Welfare.
Kimberley Miners Welfare feels like it should be in Australia.
It's like a band name.
I'll take Billingsley Forge FC.
I'll take the first one.
What?
I'm going to
is
take
Atherton-
Billingsley.
Is it Atherton Fuels, the rival of Hank Hill?
Atherton.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe you just dropped the F off of that. But I think
Atherton is
that's
also the
real.
name of the like main street in State College.
Yeah, it's where the Wegmans is.
There's a Wegmans?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there sure is.
Atherton Collieries, Billingsley Forge FC, Kimberley Miners Welfare.
Let's go with the Forge. I don't think the Forge is real.
Okay.
Yeah, I already said I think Kimberley is in Australia.
Forge is not real. A colliery is a coal mine?
Yeah, it's a colliery.
I did not
Yep.
I did not know that. I had to look it up. That's not something that I learned from my part of the country.
Oh, there's Fatherton. I thought at some point I thought you were just dropping the A to try to
That would've
sneak
been
some
good.
King of the Hill reference in there. But I was
The
like, that
problem
would have been really clever of you.
The problem with Forge FC is it sounds like a team from Birmingham. I'm 99% sure there's been a Forge FC in Birmingham. Like not that Birmingham, our Birmingham.
Yeah,
Alabama.
England or Alabama? Question mark.
Yeah.
There was a Birmingham Forge. I think that's on the show notes I'm doing for a podcast series coming up, I think.
There has to have been.
Yeah, there was. I think so. I'm working on that for the
Oh
Patreon.
God, it's like the Pennsylvania game.
Hooray!
More U.S. shit. Boston Town, Jersey Bulls, New York Rovers.
I feel like there's no way New York Rovers can be real, which means that it is real.
I mean, there's York City. And so, like, I know there's a York City, so you think maybe there's like a New York.
If you put Georgia Rovers
City.
and New York Rovers and they're both lies in the same thing, I'm gonna be mad.
I'm just. Do you guys remember the movie Madagascar?
Yeah.
And you
Which one?
remember the scene? I think it's the first one. The scene
Okay,
where King
I-
Julian's like, "New York Giants," and everybody's like, "Yay!" That.
Yeah.
New York Rovers.
Wait, the animals in Madagascar are Giants fans?
Apparently. King
I feel
Julian
like
is.
some of them should be Jets fans.
You would think.
Just statistically.
Well, I mean, they had to fly a jet.
True.
Yeah. Mhm.
Boston Town, Jersey Bulls, New York Rovers. What you got?
I'm going to say that Jersey's not real.
I mean,
By the way-
Jersey isn't real,
Not real.
but
It's not a real place.
I
think-
actually also think Jersey is fake because I think it's actually the Guernsey Bulls.
It is.
I just want to say that David Schwimmer's best role was in Madagascar.
I'll take Boston Town because why not?
I think David Schwimmer's best role was on 30 Rock, but
Oh, I agree with you that.
Oh, man, he played a really good depressed giraffe. I'm sorry.
He was a very good depressed giraffe. Anxious giraffe.
Yeah. A giraffe with a lot of anxiety. Yes.
Sam.
Whom's to us?
Whomst
Well-
among us?
Depressed Giraffe is another musician that Commish can listen to while we
Mhm.
podcast.
Yeah.
It's true.
Do they have an artist? I'm going to look that up.
That'd be a pretty good soccer team. Depressed giraffe.
Depressed.
Boston Town is real. That is
Okay.
from the original Boston. The Jersey Bulls are real. They play in Jersey, the Isle of
Damn.
Jersey. New York Rovers are not real. I did use Rovers twice
Damn it.
because I'm gutsy like that.
Okay, there's not an artist named Depressed Giraffe. There's only Giraffage.
Giraffage.
Giraffe.
Yeah, there's an
Like-
artist by
like-
the
like
name of
Stoppage Time?
Giraffage. Giraffage Time. Yes. I'm clicking on Giraffage. 259,000 monthly listeners. Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
Giraffage is big. Okay.
Okay. They have this is Giraffage. Thank you, Spotify.
And the last ones, I'm going to try to pronounce these. The East Goslop Furriers, Oldland Abbotonians, Cheltenham Saracens. Saracens?
Saracens?
Saracens.
Maybe Saracens.
Wasn't that the quarterback in Friday Night Lights? Matt Saracen?
I'm going to say that Jordan didn't make up one that he wouldn't be able to pronounce.
That seems logical, yes.
Yeah.
Or is he just faking it that he can't pronounce? No.
No.
No, that felt too real.
This is the man who brought us Mobile, Alabama.
Uh-huh.
Mobile.
Oh, I've heard of Giraffage before. Okay.
Trying to remember if
He
Saracens
did a
was
remix
racist or
song with
not.
Japanese breakfast.
Yeah, I believe it is.
Oh,
Oh, now I know. Now, okay, interesting. Anyway, let's keep going. What do we got, folks?
Giraffage?
I'll take
I'll
the
go with the-
Abertonians.
Yeah.
I'll go with the Furriers.
I'll take
Yeah.
Cheltenham.
In honor of Andrew McCutcheon, I gotta go with the Furriers.
Yeah, all of these are plausible, but I too would like to take the Furriers, mostly because I feel like East Goslip isn't real.
East Goslip is fake, not a real place.
Yeah.
No furriers to be found there yet. You can still make towns in England, right? Just like you can in Pennsylvania, or towns in England have to be 100 years old or something.
Anything can be a town if you believe enough.
It's true.
I will say it is probably harder to make a town in Pennsylvania than it is in England.
I would
Because
probably
you got to
agree.
find a municipality that's willing to let you become a municipality out of its land because all of this state isn't incorporated. Even the town that's on fire underground.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to
That's
Australia.
weird as hell. I've actually heard of 2 Giraffage songs.
Huh.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
How?
I don't know. I think I hear it. I'm like, oh, I've heard this song before. So maybe it just winds up on one of my lists. Like Spotify, I was like, you like Giraffage. There was a song called Sueños Bravos with Ryan Hemsworth, not one of the actual Hemsworths,
Okay.
but Giraffage is on that one. So
Of the Newport Hemsworth.
Giraffage went to Cal and got a degree in political economics.
the perfect. That is again tying it back to college
out.
football. Giraffage.
I think that's what we got for today, guys. Thank you so much for being here, listening with us. Anyone got anything else for the good of the company? Nope. Okay.
Just think
Look, man.
think about Giraffage.
Think about Giraffage.